Girl just left me, said I'm too toxic. From the bottom, but I put up with a few top picks. Bitches on my dick, I made a few mosh pits. No more straight girls, only do by chicks. My old girl got a new fuck buddy. She do. My new girl got a wagon, I call her my punch.
We're back.
Buggy.
3 Point Live with the Geysers. Vono here. Mike here. Bobby Schmurda out. Word. Rowdy out.
Respectfully.
It's a lot of projectivities in the building.
A lot of projectivities in the building.
Projectivity shit going on.
You feel me? Always represent. So, gentlemen, nice of you to be here. It's been a while since we've sat down, footage-wise. We've been here on the podcast, 3 Point Live. You know, but I want to talk some NBA. We'll get to football later because the Super Bowl is the Super Bowl. Somebody got his 7 rings. But let's go back to the NBA. We're going to start calmly. And I just have a simple question. What's wrong with the Boston Celtics? Honestly, they are, I believe, bottom of the East, if I'm correct. Bottom 5, 6, 7. I can't remember the place at the moment.
Okay.
But Kemba Walker has also been injured from time to time, but he's also not producing when he's on the court. Marcus Smart is also injured. I believe that is a key factor to that.
That's the problem.
That's the problem?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Talk to me.
When you talk about glue, you talk about a guy who does everything. He is there. Like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are by far the best players, but Marcus Smart is the guy who goes out there. He's diving on the floor. After loose balls, he's hitting a timely 3. Like after going 1 for 5, he's gonna hit that timely fourth quarter shot that you need. That's his
bop.
That's his bag. Like he's had that in his bag since he came to the league. So being injured, him being out, that spirit that he brings is missing from the team. You can see it. Like they're not even playing the same. And Kimba's not as big time as we thought.
I mean,
I can't even say that. I just feel like he doesn't fit right into the system.
You don't think he doesn't fit?
He's bricking.
He's a great point
He's
guard.
Bricking, but we've seen Kemba give people some work.
Yeah, but he's consistently bricking. Like these 5 for 20, these 5 for 17, these 5 for 12
stop.
games gotta stop, bro. Like
that's like 2,400. That's 20.
That you can't miss. Like why are you missing 10 plus shots a game, bro?
But
first, as a point guard, why are you taking that many shots if you know you're bricking?
They're open. That's why. I mean, I feel you, but those are Kemba-worthy shots.
Nah, I feel you, but at the same time,
if you get what I'm trying to say.
If your special power is not working right now, why are you trying to force it? Your team not.
I feel like it's to the point where Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are literally doing their part, and I'm not saying it's kind of a tale of both. I feel like those two can still elevate them to wins, but it comes if there be times where it's just Kemba's production is needed for the dub, and it's not there.
I don't know.
He's not ever since he signed with Boston. I'm not gonna say he's
been looking lazy.
Son took the bread and got comfortable.
He been looking lazy. He got help. This is
I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
No, you look really
you gotta
good.
produce.
You look really good when you're playing on a bad team and you're the best player.
Yeah,
I feel you. But I thought we looked at Kemba as not underrated, but on the come up.
No, he's definitely underrated. On Charlotte, he was definitely underrated.
You think so?
I don't think he was underrated. I just think
he's definitely underrated.
I think what the people who were underrating him were saying is being proved true. He isn't showing up. We put him in a system where we put him around guys who don't.
I feel like he just needs to adapt, in my opinion. Find his rhythm on the team. Because
only averaging 18 points.
Like we all say, no one here is gonna say that Kemba Walker is a trash player or a point guard. No one. I wouldn't go that far. You're not gonna say that he's an average point guard either. You're not gonna say that either. He's just slightly above average point guard.
Yeah, he's just above average.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like you don't understand like.
But we thought he was ascending too.
No. Ascending means going up. Do I think he's gonna stay in the slump? No.
Fine.
But for right now, we have to speak in the moment, and in the moment, he's not producing. Now I feel like when he finds his rhythm with the team,
is it more so consistency?
Yeah, because it's like he's had a lot of bad games, but he's had some good games.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of bad games, but he has some good games.
It's just that when they're losing, it's kind of because of him.
Yeah, because he starts forcing shots.
This team has championship aspirations, even with
at least Eastern Conference Finals.
That's what I'm saying. Even with Brooklyn being Brooklyn,
forget Brooklyn. They're not beating Philly.
That was my next point. But do you see them because at the end of the day, I see them facing Philly anyway because this has been a trend for past seasons. So, what impact is Kemba Walker's production going to have on them going forward in the playoffs? Of course, with Marcus Smart back, we're going to assume that.
Yeah, he has to ascend into the big time guard that people
He
will
doesn't need to
still.
be big. He doesn't need to be big time guard. He just needs to be good day in, day out.
Yeah, but against that Philly team, he's gonna need to be big time.
Oh yeah,
That's what I mean. Like against,
I need
against
25.
Philly,
I need 25, 8.
I need north of 25. I need 27 to 30 because you have
30.
Yeah,
Kemba,
Joel Embiid could very well be the MVP this year, and they have another 7-footer.
yeah.
Like they have another that doesn't do what he does, like on the perimeter. He could very well be defensive player of the year. I don't know how many times that's happened before, but they might have the MVP and defensive player of the year.
They've had that twice.
Yeah.
So
I believe in the league maybe 3 times because Giannis just joined that group.
I meant not the same player though, like two different
I feel you.
players.
Okay, copy.
So with that being said, Joel Embiid can very well be MVP, and Ben Simmons can very well win Defensive Player of the Year, and he has been locking down. So it's like
True.
this playoff series.
I agree on the locking down.
So if
Defensive
he's
Player of the
not-
Year, I don't know, but he is a top 2 to win it.
Yeah, because if you got Jason Tatum over there, he's gonna do what he do in the playoffs. 27.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown can give you 25, 27. Kimber,
Honestly,
we
both
need
teams
that
could
30.
lose to the Nets. To be honest.
Both teams are gonna lose to the Nets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, let's go West.
I got any sleeper teams in the East?
I feel you.
Sleeper teams.
Mm.
I mean, the only sleeper I had is tied for 4th right now. So, you know,
Tied for 4th.
I'm from New York, man. I'm from New York.
I don't know where that. Oh, my fault. The
I'm from New
Knicks.
York,
My
man.
fault.
I'm weak.
I'm from
Yeah,
New York.
Yankees
Last
said
time
it,
I was sitting here for Soy Report Live, the Knicks were 8-8.
Number one defense.
And now they're 17-17.
We're gonna call these the 500 episodes.
But
New York, baby.
I mean, let's go a little sidetrack to that. How the Knicks are just look. We bash the Knicks, but I'm going to admit I still watched them when they were losing, because at least when they had Melo, losing with Melo, at least I still watch them because I mean pride. But would I say I'm a strict fan? Nah. I just
I'm a man of fact. I don't speak on things I don't witness. So I'm tuned into the games. It's basketball.
Yeah, we
I'm
like what
I'm
we
a fan
doing.
of the game, and my friends, you, Reggie, y'all analysts, journalists, you guys.
I do like what the Knicks are doing.
I'm saying so.
They're inspirational.
Gotta keep myself on my toes.
But they're only inspirational because they've been so trash.
Yes. Trash. Garbage.
So that's kind of where it comes from. But I still, I watch basketball. So
True.
and when the Knicks are playing good, that's good basketball right there.
Like the Knicks is cool, but I don't know. I find myself watching the Bulls a lot.
Zach Attack.
Yeah. That's All-Star.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zach
word,
is
shout out Zach.
crazy.
You
Zach
see his
is
numbers, bro?
career highs all across
Yep,
the board.
all across the board.
Get that.
We
My
don't
son
even gotta look
maybe-
at it.
My son could go 29. What was it? Like 7 and 6, shooting 50, 50, and 90.
Career highs all across the board.
That's crazy.
29. Well, basically round up 29, 5 and 5.
Like,
Word.
bro, he could. Nah, my son really.
He's different. But let's switch gears. Let's go to the Utah Jazz.
My boys.
Top seed in the West, if I'm correct.
Best record in the NBA.
Best record in the NBA, 22 out of 24.
Yep. He's doing his thing, man.
Are the Utah Jazz legitimate to come out of the West?
I don't know.
With possibly LeBron James showing age, and of course Anthony Davis lacking stability in his health and injuries.
Nah, they could beat the. I can see them beating. Like, I can see them beating. They could.
Are
beat
they
the
for
Lakers.
real?
Are they for real? At this moment, we have to say they are.
They remind me of two teams. The meme that's flowing around on Facebook, the Hawks, was that 2014 or 2015 when they were the best? 2015 when they were the best. But they also give me like
Number 1 seed,
a reminiscent of the Chris Paul Clippers that 1 through 10 roster where I can go to anybody. Because their win streak, Donovan Mitchell was hurt.
Not all of it.
But
Yeah,
and during a win streak for your best player to be hurt and it be the largest win streak this season,
Mm-hmm.
double-digit games, and your best player.
It means
the
something.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shaq lit a fire, and Rudy is... He out there playing like this is contract year. He's playing like this is a contract year.
Yeah, Shaq, because Shaq really do
Shaq really lit a fire like he's playing crazy.
He done birthed the monster.
Yeah, like
I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't see my son jump this high in years.
I would say jump this high. I say this active.
He's really like his
Like
feet
rim
working.
running.
Nah, yeah, he's
moving
playing.
his feet.
He's playing, and then Donovan Mitchell has been more of a leader
Yeah,
and less of a star.
More. You're not chucking no more.
It's like, okay, we have Mike Conley, we have Jordan Clarkson, we have Joe, we have
Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah,
40
he's
of the
getting
bench.
buckets. So here's what I think about Utah. Though.
He may go 6 million.
They're what I like to call the perfect 3-and-D team. Being able to that complements their superstars, Donovan Mitchell and even Rudy Gobert in a sense. The way that if you throw the ball to Rudy Gobert down low, that's an automatic double.
Yeah.
Kick out the shooters. But they have a lot of perimeter players that can put the ball on the floor as well. Joe Ingles, Bogdanovich, Clarkson, like you said, Royce O'Neal, being able to switch and all of that. I feel that the reason that they've been able to actually knock off most of the teams in the league is because everybody 1 through 10, like you said, can do everything.
They do everything.
So because they're that deep, they kind of remind me of Golden State, 2015. Remember with Barbosa and and the whole bench was, but they weren't
I
that.
feel like they're more defensively sound than that team.
Exact. That's what I was kind of going with that.
The Clippers were really good.
But I see your Clipper vibe.
I guess
because
yeah.
Jamal Crawford.
In result, I
you
wouldn't
had
say play
Chauncey, I
style.
think.
But I'll say in result.
No, yeah, not play style, just the ability of the players to do everything.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Like a deep team, yeah.
Yeah, they're very deep with guys who we can go to you for 40 off the bench.
Speaking of Shaq lighting a fire, Shaq kind of lit a fire on the Donovan in a sense, if you want to look at it that
Shaq
deeply.
Lit the whole Jazz up.
Let's be honest, Shaq really assaulted that whole team. To be really talk about.
So, and now they're, like you said,
He
best
really
team in the
G-checked
league,
them.
record-wise.
Yeah, that's
On
crazy.
just off the film, what they've put together, do you honestly believe they're the best team in the league right now?
Jazz?
Yeah.
No,
Just by what you're
they
seeing.
don't have the highest ceiling in my opinion.
No, they haven't even hit their ceiling.
Yeah,
either.
but I feel like
They don't have the highest ceiling,
but they don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, realistically, I don't 110% believe in the Nets,
Okay.
but I don't 90% believe in the Jazz.
So you believe in the Nets?
Like, if you look at it
More
like this,
than...
and look at it like this, like, the Jazz to me is not a better team than the Nets.
Okay.
Because literally, like, if you go from a basketball perspective,
1, 2, 3.
it doesn't make sense.
1.5, 2.
It's not even really worth comparing at this point. Like I said, we gotta speak for it in the moment. If this was 2 months ago, I say the Jazz could be the best team in the league because their system was working against so many different forms of play.
And
It
James
was
Harden
like,
wasn't there 2 months ago.
that's a fact.
James Harden wasn't in
That's a
Brooklyn
fact.
2 months ago.
Was it in
So
But also,
you
I look at it like
months
this:
ago.
like a team like the Jazz, they win games almost the exact same way every time. When you have a game plan that you can translate to different locations, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it for the whole team. That's something special. But when it does break, I don't know. That's why I can't effectively say they're the best team in the league.
Mm-hmm.
When I look at the Nets don't win the same time. Same way
time.
ever.
Yeah, facts.
Somebody is gonna miss 20 shots. But someone's gonna make 20.
Utah has been making 20+ threes these past couple games. Record,
So
I
I'm
think
saying-
53 pointers in 2 games. That's one of the NBA records that they broke.
chucking them.
Sometimes that's what clicks for you. Like sometimes it's your year to do that. Like a championship takes a lot of luck, great players, and it's just your year. Like they're really, really beating everybody.
Everybody.
Like
Everybody.
however you want to come out and play, we're gonna beat you.
Our way.
Yeah, like you could have watched
Is that
every game.
sustainable?
It's
Huh?
like
If you can't, like Mike said, if you can't beat it, if you can't do nothing with it, why change it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Facts.
But you have to have something up your sleeve just in case it's able to be broken.
we don't
like-
know what's up their sleeve yet because we haven't seen them in that. We haven't even seen them in that predicament yet this season because everything they do works every time against everybody.
Or is it, do they have a whole bunch of different options so they don't have to do the same
They-
thing? It
yeah.
just looks similar.
But
Somebody
if you look at the
just cooked one
stats,
day.
if you look at the stats of their game, they're similar every time.
Yeah.
At least 6 people get double digits.
That's what I'm saying. Every single time, it's like It's like clockwork. You don't know. I do my job.
I mean, if I got 6 people getting double digits, there's nothing I got.
It's like in the 80s with the NFL. If you got a good defense and a good run game, you're gonna win.
Facts.
It's like they lock you down, and we make all our threes by math. How do you beat? You can't beat that.
The perfect 3 and D team.
By what Sway said and by what you said, if everybody can do everything and we're out here clicking, if 6 guys are in double digits, there's nothing I'm changing. In practice, we're running the same plays.
That's
we're doing the same player development.
But like as we're saying, like everyone knows that's a good and a bad thing because you're not prepared for when it doesn't work. What if y'all all of a sudden shoot 30% from trade one game? You're in a huge problem. What are you gonna do?
Exactly.
Like defense is cool, but if the other team got somebody who's making 2-3 trades a quarter effortlessly, I'm sorry. You're not gonna be able to do nothing.
I mean, not really. If you rely on your defense, it translates into offense.
True.
This is a lot of transition buckets lead to you getting hot. Momentum. Like
True.
The Warriors, their third quarter, like whatever they were doing, it started on the defensive end. Draymond gets the stop,
always
outlet,
it out.
fast break,
bow,
Favi, bow, movie, Clay, bow, movie.
It's over. Next thing you know, you down 6.
Yeah, next thing you know, you looking up, you down 6. You was just celebrating, high fiving. So that defense is crazy, and I think Rudy has gotten everybody to buy in after locking down the whole league with the Corona. He's gotten everybody to buy in a real defense.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Utah's doing this in a season where I could confidently say like the league is drastically better than it's been in a minute. Like there's a lot of good teams. Like we're like,
oh, we forgot they got their fans back first too.
So, Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were one of the first.
So that's a lot that factors into the
bro. This is like damn. There's some like they gotta be. Oh, shout out to Dame. It's a little sidebar.
Okay.
Shout out to Dame.
Shout out Dame.
I gotta give you respect because you know.
I mean,
I believe make him pay, bro.
You said what?
They sleeping on you, bro. Make him pay.
I'm still asleep.
I can't do all that. My son is really.
Regular season, great guy.
Wow, I'm gonna just sip
sell
that.
tickets.
What was this?
You sell tickets, bro. You're a ticket seller.
He gotta do, man. I see you, bro.
You're a ticket seller.
Okay, that was all right.
That's
cool.
aggressive. I was even cool. Like that's okay. He sound like me, like how I was talking about Westbrook.
Whoa.
Westbrook is less than a ticket seller, but we could call him that.
Nah, yeah. As long as you know Westbrook is not better than Dame.
Nowhere near.
Okay, cool.
On the planet.
Okay,
yeah,
cool. All right, cool.
Okay.
Should be
All
smart.
right. Cool. All right. Cool.
That's a little sidebar.
Anyways.
Told the truth and I said I would always stand by you. You done made me fall for you, made me land by you. Now you moving different, got another man by you. Got me looking back on every single chance I blew. On standby, she left me on standby. Ooh. On standby, she left me on standby. Ooh. On standby, she left me on standby. Ooh. Girl, you can't lie, you know I'm the man now. Ooh. Do 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 do. Standby, where you left me. Hey, shorty got the broom.